Good evening, everybody. It is September 9th, and this is a bonus video for you guys. Since it was cleaning week and we didn't get to have Go Beyond at the rec, we went bowling instead, but I thought I would throw out a little bonus workout with the bands today. This isn't going to be very cardio intensive. There is going to be a lot of resistance work because you will be using the bands pretty much exclusively, but we're going to get some stretching done and have some nice slow movements as well as some deeper resistance movements. So I would suggest that whatever bands that you have, make sure you have them handy. I am using my green, red, and blue ones from the Power Systems one, green being the easiest, red being my medium one, and blue being the harder of the ones that I have out. So you need to have your small, medium, and large resistances. The bands are all the same size, just the colors are different. And do yourself a favor, figure out which ones are which. And so the medium resistance, you need to write medium on, heavy resistance, write heavy on, and easier, write easier on there so that you know which ones are which if you haven't figured out those colors already. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn on our music. It's Elsinore Lake playlist today. And we're going to grab our easiest band because we're going to use that to stretch with. So I want you to go to a wide stance. We're simply going to slip our hands to the inside of it. We're not going to be pulling on it for resistance. You're just letting your hands set there at the wrist, being very gentle with it. We're just going to raise up and let it take your arms. Reach as high as you can, and then come right back down, and then we're going to extend those arms down, and then we're going to just kind of slip into our hip hinge and go to about knee level, and then we're going to come up again, raising those arms, and then down. And you want to keep the band at taut, but you're not pulling on it. You're just pressing into it and right into the hip hinge, reaching down, hitting those hamstrings, holding it for a couple of seconds. And then let's roll it up one more time. Go as high as you can. And then just keeping the wrist just taut, not pulling on it, and slip right into that good old hinge, right there. Head and neck in neutral. And then leaving your arms down, we're going to roll up into mid position, straight line here. We're simply going to turn. Now, you don't want to stretch the band. You want to hold those arms steady. Being mindful of your knees when you twist. Sometimes you can put a tension or a torsion on them that you don't like. Just turn as far as you can go without letting your feet get away from you, without putting your knees. Stress. Let's go right here. And I already know that one side is tighter than the other. I can tell for me. Go as far as you can, what you're comfortable with. Come back to center. We're going to fold it up and take our hands out. We're going to push them long ways this time. Nice and long. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to bring our hands up here and just go up above. And this time I want you to duck that chin and take those arms up, back if you can. And this time you're going to bring your shoulders up and over and roll. Nice and slow. You can feel the shift in the tension in your shoulders. And let's just roll that back up again. Remember, you're only holding the band taut, not pressing away. You shouldn't have any super stretching going on, except in your body. Just as going through the shoulders, releasing that tension. And again, we're going to slip our hips back into our hip hinge, and then just go to knee level. Hold it in the hamstrings for 3, 2, 1, and let's roll it back up. And we're just going to roll those arms out and up. One more time. Dropping that chin so you can stretch the neck. Come back up. Roll it forward. Roll. Stretch those shoulders. Do the muscles in the back of your neck between your scapula. And then slip right into that hip hinge. Go here and hang out for 3, 2, 1. And roll it up. Go ahead and flip this off. Make any clothing adjustments you need to because sometimes your shirt sleeves will get bunched up. We're going to put it on the right hand pushing out, and on the left hand, And we're just going to extend that right arm. It's a little bit of a lockout here. And we're just going to gently, 1, 2, 3. Because the goal here is you're holding this steady and you're just pulling back on it just a little bit. It's the easiest band, so you're not trying to kill yourself. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to roll that around. You actually have to change the directions. So again, across this part of your hand, if you can, extend that arm, almost lock it out, and gentle pull. 10, 9, 8. You're not 7, not a full bow and arrow. 6, 5, 4. And if you bowled yesterday, 3. You're gonna feel this one. 2, and 1. And just gonna roll that down. Go ahead and shrug those shoulders up. Your band is now in an infinity loop. Just hold it right there. Lift those palms, and then press them down and push out just a little bit. Take a deep breath and exhale down. All right, heels, toes, walk in. Heels, toes, walk in. All right. Let's go ahead and go into our hip hinge. Your feet are going to be relatively close together. They don't have to be exactly close, but you're going to take those hips back. And we're just going to go into our hinge for just like 10 count. 10, 9, 8, lumbar in good position. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to bend the knees a little bit and roll it up. All right. So let's go ahead and take the band. We're going to put it on the blade side of our hand. If you have arthritis or anything, make sure you put it down here. But we want to do it on the blade, and we want nice long hands. We're just going to hold it shoulder level and do a 20 count pulse, working on feeling the muscles underneath our scapula. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we're going to roll it to the back of our knuckles. Thumbs are up. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that went from underneath your scapula probably to this part. Hands forward, thumbs out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Fold it in. Thumbs are out. You're going to let your elbows go out just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to change it. So your thumbs are still, and all I did was take my fingers from here and curl them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And so we did it, and we're going to take them in now. Take the fingers back up, right here at the chest. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is not about working out super hard. This is about getting to that point by very small degrees, because we're going to do about 20 of everything and just boom, 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 boom. All right, so we did the blade hands. Now take it to wrists. And we're going to go overhead. Just go ahead and do full extension. Kind of goes almost straight up if you can. Same thing. Thumbs in. Thumbs in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your hands to face each other, like so, above your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And turn them so your thumbs are facing forward, and you can take it out at an angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just fold it in and down. We're going to go to where our pinkies are facing each other, and we're going to go out to that 45 degree. So we've got our biceps activated. Thumbs are out. 1, 2, 3. Make sure your elbows are moving. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thumbs are up. Again at that 45 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and thumbs out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to just roll our arms down, turn up in, and we're going to roll our shoulders. Let's start up top, back, down, and forward, top, back, down, and forward. Reverse that. So forward, down, back, and top, forward, down, back, and top. All right, let's go ahead and do a little leg business. We're going to get our chair and sit on that. All right, we're going to start with the foot stretch. So again, we're using our lightest one, and we may not even use the heavy ones tonight. But you're going to loop this around the base of your toes. Okay, we'll start with the left foot. Okay, you're not on your toes, you're on the base of your toes, and your hand goes in this way. Extend that leg straight if you can, and you're just going to let the band pull your toes towards your knees. Now curl your toes a little bit. Don't curl tightly, just a little bit, enough that the band won't slip off. We're going to hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to lean forward. We're going to switch our grip, so now we're going to be in bicep curl up grip. Same thing. All right, you're going to pull this. You're pulling your toes back towards your knee. You've got the bicep grip. You can curl it a little harder, so you pull the elbow towards you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to lean forward nice and slow, releasing that grip, taking this off. You're going to let your foot slide down towards the ground, slide that foot in. And what I want you to do now is I want you to splay your toes, make them go as wide as they can, and then pinky to big toe to pinky, pinky to big toe to pinky. All right, we're going to do the right side now. So you're going to slip the band under the foot box, toe box. Hand is scooping in, so you're pulling it towards you, undersided. Extend this leg and almost lock that leg out. Good extension, let your foot flex. Curl your toes just enough to keep the band from slapping you in the face. Now let's count for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to lean forward and ease out of that. And all we're going to do is make any adjustments if you need to and slip that grip so that you are in bicep curl position. So you can come up here, straighten that leg out, straighten that arm out. Give that little pull, little flex here, and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to lean forward and ease out of it. Slip the band off. Take your foot all the way to the ground, slide it in, and then you're going to make your toes nice and wide. Splay them out like you have your fingers here. You're going to go pinky to toe, and then big toe to pinky. So you're going to roll it this way, and then roll it this way. One side's going to be smoother than the other. That's okay. So let's do both. So we're going to go pinkies to toes, toes to pinkies. So it's like going to be roll and flap. Roll and flap. Okay, that's just how it's going to be. All right, let's take this band and we're going to go ahead and bring it up to thigh level. So you're gonna wrap that around your legs, like so. And if you can, take it pretty high on your thighs, at least mid-thigh, not close to your knees at all. And do make sure it's laying flat if you can. Sit up nice and tall. And all we're going to do is we're going to heel-toe walk our legs into an open position. All right? 1, 2, keep those knees over those toes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring it a third of the way in from where you are, so you're not close to your knees yet. Same thing, and you can kind of keep a hand on the band. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, it's by increments. This time you're going to get a little closer to your knees. Remember, not ever on the knees, but right above. Feet and knees stay even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take this to the below knee position. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold that one for just a minute because you can start feeling this along the sides. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to take it down to the top of the calf, just above. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it there. And walk it back in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close it up. We're going to take it down to the lowest part of the calf. And, or actually, yeah, the lowest part of the calf, not quite the ankles. And you may have to start with your feet slightly apart. So just down there. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Knees are over the legs, over the feet. And 10, 5, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, you're not all the way closed, otherwise it falls down. But we're going down to ankle level at this point. So make sure your band has tension on it. It's not sitting there all floppy, laying on the floor. A little bit of tension to keep the knees over the feet this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And those knees up. Sit up nice and tall. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring the band back up to above the knees. Remember, everything's by increments here. So all we're going to do, you're going to keep this leg steady. You're going to open this one out to 45 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Degrees, y'all. Degrees. Take it down to just below your knees. Make sure you're on the head of the bone and not under the kneecap here. Same thing. Round to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mid calf, or wherever you're comfortable on your calf with that. You're probably feeling it now. And if it gets too easy, stretch it out a little further. 1, 2, keep it even. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the last set of ankles. So remember, you want to start with your feet slightly apart. This is your home space and not over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and slip that off. Straighten those legs out. Bring the toes up and bend down towards the floor. I want you to curl your toes so your feet are not flat. With your legs fully extended, your feet should not be flat. However, if your arch starts to cramp, you need to release those toes. So curl the toes and then lift them up and pull them back towards you. Curl them down, lift them up. So there's that space under there. Much like when you lay down, your back is not perfectly flat. It has that little arch, just like your shoes. Your feet have arches. Here we go. And one more, and then slide that in. Now, we're going to do just a little bit more of basic arm strength, and then we're going to stretch it out. So, we're going to go back to that toe box position. Do not put this underneath your arch, okay, because the edges of the band could push into that. You don't necessarily want to do that. Scoop your hand up into bicep position, and then you're going to not lock your arm out, but brace it right here against the edge of your knee. And you're just going to do a little bit of lift. You're basically going to do a lift pulse here. So have a relative open hand and just pulse lift. Just lay your hand right here on your bicep. You can feel it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to turn it so it's resting on this knuckle right here. And of course, your elbow is right against the edge of your leg so that you have something to brace against. And it's like the, think of the hammer curl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to take that one off. Sit all the way up. Roll that shoulder in, and then hold it in place right here, and then just roll your wrist while you're down here, and then the other way, open and close, and then roll that elbow back, like you're trying to touch the back of your, trying to touch your spine. Technically, it would be the back of your spine. And then down. All right. When you're bending over, make sure you're keeping your back in good position, ladies and gentlemen. Hip hinge it, yo. Underneath the toe box. Bicep position. Arm against the knee. Hand on the bicep if you want to feel it. And we're going to pulse for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to adjust it. So it's laying on this knuckle right here for a hammer curl position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unloosen it. There we go. You're going to roll that shoulder in and just hold it in place. And then start rolling your wrist right here. And the other way. And then open, close, and roll your fingers. And then release and roll that shoulder back, taking the elbow towards the spine. And hold it right there in a nice little press. All right. Let's do one behind the shoulder, and you can stretch again. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to loop this on your hands back here at the wrist, like so, smooth. If I can get it smooth out, there we go. And it's going to look like this. Hands are flat. And you're just going to roll your shoulders back if you're comfortable with that. If you're not, you leave them right here. Do a little bit of lift. And we're going to do our 20 count press out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Not enough to overwhelm because we've already done some stretching and then workout and then stretching and then workout. So we're going to stretch now. We'll go back to our beginning position where our hands are just inside, right here at the wrist. You're not going to put any pressure on that. And we're just going to lift it up, stretch it up and back, and then reach up and over, opening those shoulder blades and down. And then we're going to flex right into that hip hinge, reaching a little further than your knees and up against you, just wanting to feel that up and over. We'll do 3 of these. This one being number 2. Roll it forward. You can feel that through your shoulders. Release that tension there. Right into the hip hinge. Press down and out. Bring it in, and then we're going to come up and over. This is our last one. Let's hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up. Roll it out, and we're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press down, and we're going to come right here halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and on into this, and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it up, arch back just a little bit. Bring this in and flip it over. Palms out. Press against the band. You're not trying to stretch it. You're just using the band to kind of get some leverage for your hands. And then roll your wrists up and flip them back the other way. Just a little press here. Curl and open. Curl and open. Curl and open. And just bring it up here. And just do a little pull, taking your shoulders together, taking your elbows back, and then bringing your elbows in, and then taking it down. All right, let's walk the heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. Lift the knee. Let's do a little one-legged balance. Stretch out in the legs. Again, it was a gentle band, small band workout using our small bands today. Didn't know where it was going to go until I got started. And that's how we roll sometimes. Shake it out. And thank you guys for joining me.